Hello fellow cyclists! Today we're diving into a topic that many of us face during the winter months, riding in wet and snowy conditions. How can you tackle those slippery roads with confidence? Let's find out! Before you head out onto those wet and snowy roads, it's important to get ready for the weather. Getting soaked isn't a great feeling, and it can even make you ill. When your clothes are wet in cold weather, your body has to work extra hard to stay warm, which can weaken your immune system. So make sure you're geared up with a waterproof jacket that has a hood. The best ones can fit over your helmet, over trousers, waterproof gloves and overshoes. This gear not only keeps you dry and warm, but also helps you stay healthy. Now that you've got your waterproof gear sorted, let's move on to your bike. Water isn't the best companion for your bike and its parts, as it can seep into the nooks and crannies of your frame and components. This infiltration can wash away grease and carry debris, leading to corrosion. Investing in a full rear mudguard saves more than just keeping your backside dry. It shields your frame and front derailleur from the dirt and water kicked up by your rear wheel. A front mudguard not only protects your feet from getting soaked, but also safeguards the headset against losing grease and prevents debris from entering. Additionally, it keeps your frame free from muddy splashes. While mudguards provide excellent protection, it's crucial to regularly clean and lubricate your bike's components. I won't delve into that now, but I do have a collection of videos here with some fantastic tips on cleaning and maintaining your bike and e-bike. Now that we're geared up, let's talk about riding in wet conditions. It's not just about what you wear, it's about how you ride. Wet roads can be slippery, and we often worry about sliding around. The good news is that there's still enough traction between your bike tires and the road to ride safely in the rain. Just keep in mind that with reduced grip, you're more likely to skid if you brake suddenly or lean the bike too much during fast turns. Also, be extra careful when cycling on metal surfaces like tram lines and grids. These areas lack the grit needed for traction, making them potentially unsafe in wet weather. Approach tram tracks at a right angle and reduce your speed. Crossing at a 90-degree angle reduces the risk of your wheel getting caught in the tracks, and the slower speeds gives you more time to assess the crossing and adjust your position if needed. But what about cycling through puddles, you may ask? Well, that depends. Generally, small, shallow puddles are not considered dangerous. I know, you might say, well, what about the aquaplaning effect? By the way, for those who don't know what aquaplaning is, let me explain. According to RAC, aquaplaning is an issue caused when a layer of water is allowed to build up between a vehicle's tires and the surface of the road beneath. At this point, the tires cannot grip on the road, and this causes a lack of traction, which means the driver loses control and is unable to steer, brake or accelerate. However, according to tire manufacturer Schwalbe, unlike a car, a bicycle will not aquaplane. The contact area is much smaller and the contact pressure is much higher. The floating effect of aquaplaning could only theoretically be achieved on a bicycle ridden at its speeds over 200 km per hour. Right, but what about the larger puddles? Indeed, these puddles can be deceptive. They might look innocent, but they can hide potholes, debris, or uneven surfaces beneath, leading to an unexpected loss of grip and a potential loss of control. Approach them with caution, reduce your speed, be vigilant for potential hazards, and if possible, consider avoiding them. Now let's talk about riding your bike in the snow. Even though it might not seem like the safest weather for cycling, it's surprising that regular bike tires can often cut through softer snow and reach the road beneath. If the snow is packed and stays around for a while, tires with treads could give you better traction. But when it's icy, slipping becomes a real concern, and that's why gritting the roads is so important. So we've covered a lot today on how to handle the rain, snow and all the messiness that comes with it. I really hope you enjoyed this first in front of the camera video, and I look forward to your opinion. Let me know what you think about this kind of informative video and if you'd like to see more. Maybe you have a topic in your mind that you would like me to talk about. Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video useful, hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And hey, if you're feeling extra generous, you can support my work by making a small donation through the Super Thanks button below this video. Thanks, and see you in the next video!